Test. There we go. Test. What is up, YouTube? What is going on? Man, it's been too long. It's been over a week. Been over a week since I've sat down and chilled with some cartage, trying to break some records and shit. It's been busy, man. It's been busy. But I'm back to see if I can cut some more seconds off of that Cooper Beach goodness. Try and bring the time down in the world rankings, even the Australian rankings, which is pretty interesting. Let's give it a go. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. Hopefully, with a bit of luck, we'll get somewhere. We will get somewhere. Let me just sort something out for a sec. Breaking records, here we go. Wouldn't mind getting a new personal best one lapper. I've never tried just using 3 mushies on the one lapper. I could probably easily do that. 14192, the last time I played this, I broke the 141 barrier. So let's see how we go. I don't know how long I'm going to go for, but we'll give it a crack. So we've got to be super, super tight. Fucked it. Warming up, warming up. Oh, man. Let's wipe that grease off the joystick. Blow the dust off it. Fucking hell. Warming up, baby, warming up. Last time I did this, I did 2 full hours of the same course, and on the very last race, I broke the record. So I hope that doesn't happen again, because I'd like to maybe not go 2 hours tonight, but I'd like to break something. Every time I've streamed this and done this, whether it's been with Josh or just myself, I have been able to break the cartridge record and climb. So hopefully I keep to that. Oh, I've just completely fucked it. Rusty, little rusty. That's nice. That's pretty good actually. I should have actually went for it. I had nice angles going on. Had a nice outside angle. Too wide. Too wide. Oh, come on. Let's try and set a ghost. The flat 34 is actually still very good. So I'll try and set a decent ghost to race against. It's always good having a little ghosty ghost. Oh, fucking hell, man. Not leaving that shit up there. TJ, what's up, dude? What is going on, my man? What are you up to tonight? It's been a while since I've jumped on a live stream, my man. Good week or so. And I'm on the grind again, man. I'm on the grind. I'm on the grind to bring down the ranking on this one track. Sweet FA. A really weird phone call. All right, man. Well, you can't leave me on that. You got to let me know what's up. A really weird phone call, hey? Jesus! Got a call regarding a job application that I did back in early December. Now I changed my phone number on New Year's Day before I had my old number. Motherfucker then called regarding the application on the new number, asked the application for an academic role, and then if I applied for a management role. He hung up on you. What the hell? That's a bit strange. And why is he ringing you on a Friday night like this? That's a bit strange as well. Oh, that's tight. That is so tight. Fuck, I tell you what. I was on really good pace. How did the guy get your new number? That's dodgy shit, man. It's that's a bit strange. And he just hung up on you. What the hell? Did he what's the job application for, man, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, fuck. Come on. I can feel the tightness. That's a bit wide. JB was just casual sales member position. Nice. JB's is always good. Love going to JB's. It's only very dangerous going to JB's though. Always end up walking out with something and buying something. It's like, there goes my money. Whether it's cheap DVDs or whatnot. Oh man, I hope you get it. That'd be really good. Wow, that's a fucking good time, but look how much speed I lost. If I had hit the mushy a couple of times then, I would have broke my cartridge lap record easily. I should just try and go for that. See if I can set a decent ghost. I just... Hold on, 2 secs. Not this time. Doubt it. Oh, I hope so. That'll be damn good if you do. But just setting up the other screen. It's so much bigger. Man, my eyes are just bugging out. HDMI 1 or 2. There we go. That's better. Alright. So I just watched the first episode of the new season of Punisher, and I'm telling you what, man, it's fast becoming my favourite TV show of all time. I'm absolutely loving it. I friggin' loved season 1 of the Punisher, and I've just noticed that Punisher season 2 is out now, and I literally just watched episode 1 with the missus, and for some reason that show, I literally sit on the edge of my couch when that fight scenes are going on. It's just, they're fucking awesome, hey. They're not like Bruce Lee or anything, but 10 eps in, oh man, I can't wait. I just finished the first episode and it's just like, man, just the bar fight scene is just like intense. And he's just the choreography is fucking cool. I don't know, it's just realistic fight scenes and the detail they get into of what he does to them and stuff. I'm just like, man, you just don't see that shit that often. I'm gonna go for a lap record. Oh, fuck. It's a pretty good score. Didn't even get the lap record. But I've used all my mushies. And I'm like, man, Frank Castle is just meets a nice girl on his travels. Notices a few bad dudes in the pub and he's like, yeah, something's not right here. And then protects his chick and now he's into the shit with all these Russians. Oh my god. So good. I just want to set a ghost. Oh, even this is going to be... Oh, fuck. Oh, I made it. I just want to set a ghost. Oh no, I can't. Oh man, I love the Punisher. Even just watching the recap of season 1, because they did a little recap thing, and I was just like loving that. Get up! No, too much swimming. It's gonna be too slow. Ah. Which is awesome. Probably my favourite episode this season. Episode 3. Wow, okay. Yeah, definitely no spoilers, but... Oh, and then seeing Russo, his nemesis from which he beat the fuck out of. Seeing him just open his eyes at the end. I actually forgot that that guy was still alive. I thought he got his eyes raked out, but... that was the other guy, the big boss. Well, that's tight. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, I was spewing I couldn't chill out in Retro Rescue's stream earlier. He always does a good stream. He seems like a really good guy. Man, I was knee deep in work. And I just saw Russ, but he streamed earlier as well. So I got to miss that. Get up. Oh my god. That's how you got to do that. Hey dude, just woke up. My man, Billy. Yeah, the time differences are fucking nuts, dude. What do you mean by Billy's story? Oh, Billy's story, yeah, yeah. Kind of just exists, yeah. Intrigued Gaming, what's up, man? It must be freaking early for you over there as well. You Americans, time differences are just shit house. I think the best time for us here in Australia to stream is probably what TJ and Russ do. They do the morning streams. But that's pretty much impossible for me to do. Little bubba as well and having to work. 7:30 in the AM. Yeah, man. Friday morning. I'm guessing you're probably getting ready for work or whatnot. It's usually I'll see you guys on either in the mornings or around lunchtime when I'm having my lunch. Man, I'm not doing too good this morning. Taking the kid to school and going to work, yeah. Dad life. Absolutely dad life. The only time, this is probably the best time for me to be streaming it, which sucks having you guys not been able to tune in and stuff. I might try and do this over the weekend as well. But yeah, it's just a bad time to get all you guys in. Copy of RE2. Too damn cold, yeah. I'm hearing it's a bit chilly. A little bit chilly in the US at the moment. Meanwhile, here in Australia, it's right in the middle of summer. I hear Russ's neck of the woods is like 45 degrees. I don't know what that is in American terms. That might be up to 100 or so. Just trying to break some records, man. Trying to climb up the ranks, but I'm fucking struggling. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with the last 2 days, but the last 2 days have been fucking winter. Raining and shit in the middle of summer. Tell you what, the world and the weather, man, it's fucking changing. I don't know about climate change, but something's weird going on. Yeah, it was nice today though. It was nice. I was sweating today, but I think it's heading back up 30 odd tomorrow and 35 on Sunday. That's nice. It's a pretty good lap. That's a pretty good lap, but I drank too much water, slowed me right down. What the fuck? Yeah, it's real strange, man. Real strange with the weather. That is tight. That's the kind of tight turns you need to get to make world records. Oh. Oh, jumping off shit. Thinking of switching controllers. I'm thinking of switching them controllers. Fuck. Switching it up. Fresh controller. Fresh controller. It's all about the controller. I'm blaming the controller, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen, whatever it is, gentlemen, just gentlemen. I'm going to break a record tonight. I'm going to. Alright. Yeah, I saw you did a glass review the other day, and I was like, man. I listen to a lot of podcasts as well, and they're all bloody talking about it, and I don't want to hear it, so I'm taking my headphones off because I kind of I like watching movies without any spoilers or even knowing what it's about and stuff. Like, I freaking hate watching trailers. I hate watching movie trailers. They spoil the shit out of movies these days, and it pisses me off. Ah, that's a damn good time, and I was missing turbo turns. Missed the turbo. 34.87. That's shit. It's got to be a low 34 to have any chance. God damn it. I can set myself a ghost. I like racing against the ghosty. Oh, I'm struggling here. Brought it back. Oh. One, 4, 3 flat. I try not to spoil anything, but I do talk about the plot quite a bit, yeah. And I'm thinking I've got to go back and I've actually got to go back, download, what's it called? Or should I say buy Unbreakable, because it's been a long freaking time since I watched that movie. I don't even know what year that came out, but I reckon it was when it came out, that's when I sort of watched it, and I haven't watched it since, so I can't even, to be honest, I can't even remember what it's about. So I'm like, and then I hear that Split is actually kind of involved in it as well, which is interesting, and I haven't even watched Split, and I've been wanting to watch Split. I've been trying to get the missus to watch Split with me, but she looks like, I don't know, she gets freaked out a little bit. She's like, oh, that looks a bit too scary, I don't want to watch that. I'm like, fuck. Oh. That was a nice chicane there. Oh, I've just fucked it. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, I'm not feeling it. It's going to be tough to break, man. Fuck, that is tight. That is real tight. Basically, all the laps got to be that tight around the cliffs. Didn't get one. I didn't get it. I didn't pull it out. That would have been a fucking good time. Like one jump scare and all. Yeah, trailers made the film look scarier. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll definitely be lost, so I've definitely got to watch them. But I'd like to hit... You reckon Glass is definitely a good movie to watch at the cinema? Because if not, I'll just wait until it's... I don't know if it's cinema worthy, but... I don't know. But I kind of don't want to wait, because in case I get spoilers or see something stupid on the net, explains what's happening. Fuck. To get a 50 cent. Well, yeah. I mean, me and Josh, my partner, my tag team partner, I should say, for Retro Bros, we've been playing this game, you know, since it came out. And there wouldn't be a YouTube channel if it wasn't for this game. Like we play it like every time, pretty much every time we catch up, we have a championship, all 16 tracks, and they're intense and just crazy championships. So you could say we've played it a lot. And only recently I've just started getting to the time trials and trying to... There's a website, Mario Kart 64, or Mario Kart website with all the games. But Mario Kart 64 has obviously been around a long time, and still to this day, people are trying to work up the rankings in the world by just gaining a few milliseconds off every lap and still finding out new shortcuts and ways to do it. So I've only just started to get into it, and I'm really enjoying it and noticing that there's improvement on every single corner you can take. And if you can perfect it, man, you can get right up there. So I don't expect to be obviously number one in the world. I've seen the guys that are number one in the world, and every single corner they take is so freaking tight. I mean, I know what to do, but whether you can perform it consistently is just a whole different question. But yeah, and I honestly think Mario Kart 64 is, out of all of them, it's the most skillful game. Not an amazing cinema experience. Yeah, I'll be pretty hard to get, I reckon, the misses to that one as well. Yeah, there's a shitload. There's a shitload of people that are trying to get up there in the rankings. So 335, I'm pretty happy with it. And apparently I'm ranked 26th in Australia. Just for this course as well. Like, I actually writ down all the rankings from all the courses, and there's a shitload of room to improve on with all the other courses, but me and Josh, for some reason, we've just been focusing on Cooper Beach. There's no real glitches or anything like that. My actual aim is to get it into... I'd like to make the top even the top 200, I think, is probably the aim. If I can get into the top 100, that'd be pretty damn cool. But like I said, every corner, it's the grind of practicing and just nailing every single corner. But super consistent. I was about to hit that fucking palm tree, and that's why I quit. It's going to be a lot of start retries as well. I just fucking choked it. Too much swimming. Too much swimming. Kid behind me kicked you in the head. Yeah, you don't have to, yeah. You definitely don't have to deal with dumbasses in the cinema. Shits me to tears when you got like, I don't know, say like a bunch of dicks that are like just laughing and, you know, stupid little jokes between them, and they're just laughing and shit throughout the whole movie. It's like, oh, shits me, eh? Well, yeah, the world ranking. Yeah, there's a way to do it where you can rank all of your times and put them in there and have an actual official world ranking for the whole game, and I haven't got around to doing that yet because I don't think I've really set my best times on other courses besides this one. So once I do that and set some of my best times, then I can kind of submit everything on every track. Then I'll get an official sort of ranking for the whole game, I reckon. At the moment, my name is up on the board just for this track, which the world ranking is 335th in the world, which it's not that great, but it's fucking tough to get. It is really tough to get, even 335. I don't know, maybe I'll try and get a lap record, 1 lap record. Push that up a bit. Because I haven't even attempted a 1 lap record yet with using all my mushies. Holy shit, I just broke... Well, I just broke a cartridge record there. With only one mushroom. That's pretty good. That'll do me, even if I don't get the 3-lapper tonight. I'm pretty happy with that. I still got 2 mushies in the bag. That's pretty cool. I did not expect that. If I can keep... Oh man, a 34.98. I was going to say, if I can keep going at a decent pace like that, then I'll be pushing it right up there, but a 34.98 for my second lap is shit. It's very shit. Now I'm just fucking it up, but I have to complete it just so I can so that one lapper can actually save. Yeah, Intrigued Gaming, mate. I'd love you to do that. Definitely do that. But what you got to keep in mind, man, I'm happy about that. That's a new record. I'm gonna have to update that on the page. What did I beat it by? 1 lap record, 33.46. Oh, all right. Moving on up in that one. Yeah, Intrigued Gaming, man. Break it out. But what you got to remember is the American NTSC version of Mario Kart 64 is a shitload faster than the PAL. So your times, like, you probably end up beating these times because the game is so much faster. The whole megahertz thingamajiggy, I don't understand it, but you can sort of, like, once if you do get a good time or whatnot, you can compare it somehow on the website of what a PAL time would be. But yeah, it's not the same speeds. Fuck, that is cool. 33.34. All right. Yep. Better refresh rate. I think that's what it is. I don't really understand all that stuff and megahertz and all that, but I'd love to give it a shot on the NTSC because it looks cool. It's so bloody fast. Pretty good times. If this is real tight, if this is a really tight lap, I'll be right up there. Oh, I've just fucked it, I think. Oh my god, I've just completely unked it. Yeah, so check out Mario Kart. Mario Kart 64 time trial rankings, world rankings. And there'll be a main site and you can just look up all the tracks. You know, and right next to it, it's got the PAL and NTSC times right there. And you'll see my name up there as well in the 335th position. Yeah, it's fucking cool though. It's a really good website, and I've actually recently just got in contact with Beck Abney, who is number 1 ranked. I think I know there's a guy called Murdoch. Oh fuck, I forgot his name. He's some weird name, but American dude Beck Abney, who's got a lot of records as well, and sort of hit him up on his YouTube channel the other day, and he got back to us, which is pretty cool. But I suppose the NTSC sees things slightly sooner. That's why all the CSGO players have 120 megs gaming monitors. Ah, no shit. Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's cool. All right. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Whatever happens tonight, I've broke my single lap record, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I want to at least try and scrape into the top 5 on the cartridge, maybe. Oh, I'm not pulling out the turbs. The turbs is not happening. That's tight. Oh. Oh, struggling, man. Fuck. And also, you got to perfect. You have to perfect an R turbo turn on the jump into the tunnel and release your turbo. I know that's what the big boys do it on the big rankings. They turbo turn on the jump, over it, into the tunnel. If I can perfect that, then it'll be pretty damn good. But it's such a hard play to do. Some. Oh. Oh man. Come on. I wonder if Tej has this game. He's from my neck of the woods. He might be able to whip out some Mario Kart action and we can get some time trials going. Oh, fuck, I can't even register. Nah, you can't use emulators. It's all console rankings. Emulators, they don't give the true, I don't know, true whatever it is. Because you can rig it, you can rig the frames or some shit with emulators. Pretty decent run, second lap in. Not want to jinx it or anything. That's tight. Oh, I just dodged that crab. 34.26, yeah, that's a pretty good time. I'm in contention here. If this lap, if I can keep my shit tight, I've got a good chance of making something happen. If I don't sweat. Oh, and I just completely fucked it. I'm still in the lead of this ghost though. Dodging crabs. What is this time? Oh, it's a top 5 situation, but that's a shit last lap. Huh. Wow. I felt like I completely wrecked that last lap so badly. And I still made it 142. Yeah, you could totally cheat with emulator. Yeah. How is the record vetted? Have to upload a video or something? Yeah, the first time I put mine in, I uploaded a video through like a Dropbox thing, and I mean I wasn't sure if I was even supposed to do that, and maybe they looked at that and they thought, oh yeah, he's legit, and then from there on in, if I break that time, I can just email them back saying, yep, I'm blah blah blah, this is my time, this is my time. I'm sure though, if you start getting into the top tier rankings, I'm sure they're going to want to see some proof. I mean, it's pretty easy these days to record your gaming and stuff, which is good, but maybe the lower tiers, they probably don't really give a shit. Maybe, I don't know. Fuck, that was really good. Damn it. should see if I can improve on one of my other courses. Just so addicted to this one at the moment. That's tight. That's really tight. That is so good. That is so good how I just did that. You have no idea. Fuck. I just clipped that fucking cliff and that was gonna be a goodie. That was gonna be a goodie because I felt the tightness around the corners. So hard to consistently pull that shit off and 3 laps of it. It just shaves those milliseconds off, man. Oh, why didn't it hit? Damn. Fuck you, palmy wammy. 50 minutes, 58 minutes. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get a 3-lapper tonight. Unless I do corners like that all the way through. Fuck. -3 degrees. Jesus. That is chilly, man. That is freaking chilly, dude. Hope you got some nice heating going. Is it snowing? I hear it's snowing somewhere around in the States. You guys wrestling fans by any chance? Like pro wrestling? Professional wrestling? The WWE? Billy, don't tell me that, dude. That has got me all jealous and shit. So I'm still a pretty big wrestling fan, but that is fucking awesome. Hit me up with some more, mate. Hit me up. What kind of wrestlers did you meet and stuff? Like, how old were you, and what did your dad actually do? You're talking Attitude Era? You're talking early 90s, 2000s? I mean, well, they went out of business in 2001, 2002, when WWE bought them. But that's fucking cool, man. like that. That's the kind of shit you need to do, but it's so hard to come out of it. Oh. DDP, Sting, all those guys, he helped publish their magazine. Published Inside Sports back in the day. Wicked. Huh. That's funny, I only just picked up this little figurine of DDP like about a week ago. In a, I guess a thrift shop, is what you guys would call it. There was DDP and Hollywood Hogan, little figurines for $1 each, and I was like, cool, man. Such a good first lap, but drunk too much water. You talking DDP was on 9 episodes of Baywatch? Carmen Electra. Yeah, respect. H.O.T. My man. I don't know what she looks like nowadays, but yeah, Carmen Electra was... Your dad was on Baywatch? Oh, dude. There's got to be some links on YouTube or something that we can check that out. That's cool. Not many people can say that their dad was on Baywatch. So was he working with Hasselhoff or... That's fucking cool, man. And he worked a bit for WCW. You met DDP and Sting and all those boys. That's good shit, man. That's really cool. We went to me and DJ Thicky, Josh, my man, went to America in 2015. We did a big tour all the way around, 5 weeks, from Cali to down to Los Angeles, San Diego. Drove a Dodge into Vegas, and we went to like New York and all that sort of stuff. And we went to SummerSlam, the big pay-per-view SummerSlam. So we got to see like Undertaker and Brock Lesnar battle it out, which was once in a lifetime opportunity. You won't get another chance to do that, but that was freaking awesome. His acting was rough because he's not an actor, but he had speaking parts. So, oh, that is cool, man. That is cool. Not many people can say they did that. Yeah, that was my awesome experience in seeing the wrestlers up close. I shook Mark Henry's hand. Big sexual chocolate. But nah, what a trip. The American trip was probably once in a lifetime in a way. I mean, we did it before getting married and having kids, so makes it a bit tough now. I did heaps of videos on the YouTube channel. I don't know if you ever wanted to, or if you get bored someday. They're in a little playlist on the channel, and you can go and watch the American adventures we got up to. Even just driving the car down desert highway, whatever it was, into Vegas and stuff. All that's filmed. We got that on camera. Such good times, man. We'll listen to Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing, as we're coming down the strip in Vegas. It's cranked up. Sexual healing, sexual baby. And we're just driving down Vegas with this cranking through the Dodge, the convertible that we hired out for the day. And everyone's looking at us and shit. We're just loving it. But that's on camera as well. Nah, it was such a good trip. Yeah, who doesn't love that song, man? I always wish we went to like a video game convention or something that you guys do over in America. Like, they look awesome, dude. But even just going to Hollywood, and I mean, Hollywood is actually a bit of a shithole, I'll be honest. Walking around there with all the scalpers and shit trying to sell their music CDs, I was like, what the fuck? I was a little bit disappointed. Like walking along those Hollywood steps and all that sort of stuff, but I did a little tourist bus ride, and it sort of shows you where some celebrities were living and seeing where a few like movies were filmed and stuff, like seeing the Back to the Future tunnel that we drove through. That, you know, you see Marty, you know, on his hoverboard running away from Biff and stuff. You know, even just doing that, lifelong fan of watching Back to the Future, a million times growing up, and to this day, having to, you know, just going through that tunnel, just like you see it a billion times on TV. Stuff like that I got pretty excited for, but going to like, what's it called? It's in LA. It's the beach where they filmed White Men Can't Jump, which is like one of my favourite movies of all time. And we went on the courts where they filmed it and stuff, and I had a few shots. Asked a couple of the American dudes there that were playing. I said, "Man, look, I've only got like an hour here. Can I please just have one shot of the basketball?" And they were like, "Yeah, man, no worries." And I had a couple of cracks at it on the same court that they played, you know. And yes, Venice Beach. That's what I was looking for. Down here in the beach, baby. You know, all that's on the playlist in the American Adventures, man. And sometimes I just find myself going back and watching those, and such good times. And I think they filmed American History X there as well, which was some good, which is such a good movie as well. Oh, it's not really happening. This is not happening tonight. It's fucking... Got to play it more often. I've got to stream more often and do this more often, because I've taken over a week off and I feel like I've gotten shitter. I felt like I was doing good before, but I'm feeling rusty. Also, I reckon some of these dudes, they've got different controllers. I reckon they've got some modified controllers that, I don't know, sneaking suspicion of mine that they may have a little bit of a modified controller, which helps them get turbo turns. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just got to get better. Do you think a steering wheel would help? No. No way, because... Billy, have you ever played Mario Kart 64? The way you have to jiggle the joystick left to right. Like you got to do it super quick, just to get that turbo turn, because the turbo turns are critical in keeping those revs up. Those revs have always got to be on high to have any chance of, like, pretty much every turn you've got to try and pull off a turbo. And I can only imagine having a steering wheel and going like this the whole time. Yeah, you'd be no chance. You'd be worn out. And I don't even know if they ever brought out a steering wheel for N64. I don't know. They might have. Yeah, nah. Only recently we've been doing this, but now I'm a little bit hooked in trying to work our way up the rankings, which is pretty cool. But obviously these guys that are way up there in their rankings, man, they probably got a lot more free time than what I've got. So they can probably do it for hours and hours and hours, and every single day as well. It's a pretty good run so far. Pretty good. Pretty good second lap. That's a pretty good second lap. I've just taken that way too wide though, and it's fucked it. If I'd stayed tight there, I was in contention. But I fucked it up. All good, man. All good. Oh. Shit. I was feeling that. Alright, come on. Come on, Doggo. That is tight, man. Yeah. Billy, no, you don't have to do that, man. You might get distracted by my awesome kart racing. That's all good, man. But thank you for tuning in anyway, dude. Like, always much respect, man. I really enjoyed the other day when I was... I seem to always catch you when I'm having lunch. I really enjoyed watching the end of Tomb Raider when you were finishing that. That was good. The only problem is when I tune in watching you guys streaming, I'm usually at work and I'm like, man, I've really got to get some fucking work done. And I'm just sitting there on my bloody phone. Damn it. That's such a good time, man. Shit. Yeah, it was good. When do you think we start the podcast? Yes. We're going to be, February, man. we just had to sort of put it on hold in January because Thicky was away for a couple of weeks doing the Australian Open, and he's back now, but straight back into his regular work. Yeah, we've definitely talked about it, and I'll be kicking it off very soon. So the plan is on the podcast, I'd love to, we're obviously going to just do some discussions about some random video game stuff, even normal shit maybe, that what's going on in the world, that might even just come into that. We can tend to talk about a lot of random stuff sometimes and go off the tangents, but also wanting to get like a lot of you guys on as well and interact with you guys and have a actual episode and just chat video games or whatever, or tell us stories about your dad working at bloody on Baywatch and you know, and it would sort of hopefully get some traction and help out you guys getting some followers or whatnot as well. And I don't know, podcasts, I think podcasts are super popular at the moment. I listen to them every day, and I'm always trying to find shit to listen to when I'm running out. So, and I tinkered with a podcast last year. I was running a podcast with my good mates, two of my good mates, but it was nothing to do with video games. It was for the American dudes listening, AFL footy. I'm quite big into my football, and the local team here is the West Coast Eagles, which I've been following ever since I was a little kid, and we're all really big fans. And we started the podcast pretty much dedicated to those guys. We talk about their game every single week, how they're traveling, how they're going, who's playing shit, who's playing good, blah blah blah. And it went pretty well. Like, we had a Facebook page going, and we had another podcast, you know, giving us shout outs and stuff, and we'd constantly do it live, like every Monday night, and everyone, like his people would tune in and stuff and throw questions, and it went really well. And the best season to actually start doing it was last season, because we ended up winning the premiership, or the cup, which was fucking amazing, absolutely amazing. And it was yeah, like I said, what an awesome time to actually start doing a podcast. So that went really well, really enjoyed it. And I'm really tossing up still whether to do it again this year. Because, I don't know, I felt like it was a bit of effort. I was always trying to improve it every single week. I was trying to add stuff, little videos, little montages, little musics, little stats and stuff like that. And it was just taking up a lot of time, trying to improve it to the best quality I could, and I really enjoyed doing it, the challenge of it, but I don't know, I felt like it was a bit of pressure. So that's what I'm thinking of, maybe just converting it into the stuff that we love, and video games, old school video games, because I'll be honest, dudes, I don't know much about, I don't play any like PS4, Xbox, all this latest stuff, man. Like, I don't know, I just do not play it. I've got a PS4 and I planned on doing it. I was like, man, I've got a PS4 now. I'm going to try and get into some new generation games. It just never happens, man. I just always find myself coming back to the shit that I grew up with and love. I still play like PUBG, like, I'm a bit of a computer dude, so I'll play my first person shooters. Like, I love multiplayer games as well. Multiplayer, especially like first persons like PUBG, Call of Duty, where I get to shoot other human beings and beat them, outsmart them, all that sort of stuff. I enjoy that more than, I guess I enjoy that more than like trying to beat like an AI and stuff like that. Alright, fuck it. Fuck it, I'm changing course for a little bit. How long have we gone? 122. Um, which course? Don't know if I want to because I'm on the verge of Cooper Troop. Actually, I was watching some Choco action earlier, so I'll do some Choco. Rainbow, dude, I'm not touching Rainbow Road. It's the longest and shittest track on this game. It's, yeah, it's the longest. It takes forever to finish, and it's just terrible. The colours bug my eyes out. It's like the one track I freaking hate on this game. Every other track, I love. Actually, there's some random... I came across... I just want to give this a go for a second. So, recently, the world record fastest lap is done by doing this glitch, right? You've got to use your mushy. Use your mushy. You got to time it right, which I've just lost all my mushies, but you time it right and you hit the R button on this cliff with a mushy and you go flying up, tumbling down on the other side of the finish line. And then you go over the finish line, it actually registers as a lap. So it's a super glitch because this game has got a lot of glitches. This is how they do it. They start off like that and they go... Oh, fuck. Yeah, I've got no idea. I've got to see how they do this. There's a certain spot, certain pixel you got to hit that makes you go up and over and then perfectly glitched out. And the record lap is like 3 seconds or some shit. And I really don't think I'm going to be able to do it, so let me just see if I can get a normal 3-lapper. That's the first time I've tried it. I just saw it the other day, and someone recently just cracked that glitch. It's just interesting. 1996 this game came out, and there's still heaps of people trying to break records and shit. It's nuts. Oh man, I've forgotten all about my mushies. Oh well, that was easy. Shows you how much I've actually done that. Yeah, if you guys are interested in jumping on a podcast, that'd be cool. So I want to do that next month, starting it up. So it'd be interesting. We get to chat. I think you guys have all got like Discord or stuff. I saw someone saying something about Discord. That's kind of what we use. But yeah. That's funny, I did that pretty easy. Alright. 1:28. I'm going to go a couple more minutes. What time is it? 10:40. It's getting a little bit late. My eyes are bugging out a bit. I'm pretty tired. See what we can do. A couple of cracks at this. Yeah, it's all about a bit of timing. If we can work out timing and stuff, that'll be really good. Obviously, yeah, for us and TJ, I reckon it'll be quite easy because same time zone and stuff. Billy and Trig Gaming, Americans, we'd be able to do it. We would just, I reckon it'd probably be better if me and DJ, I don't know, maybe not. It'll either be us doing it at this time of night, or we'd get up early so that we can catch you, Billy, maybe around even if it's around lunchtime, our time, which is when you do all your gaming, Billy. So we could probably sort that out sometime as well. It always can be done. But no, I'd love to do that, man. I'd love to, and then we can get Russ on. There's a few other guys that I've been good friends with during the YouTube as well. I'd love to get those guys on as well. Yeah, weekend's probably the best, easy. Yep. And yeah, better mic. Definitely get a better mic, Tej. I'm not sure what you're using nowadays, but a better mic, better sound quality always helps. But yeah, we'll be able to tee that up on the weekends. Also, kind of depends. It's sometimes hard with Josh, DJ Thicky, my tag team partner. He's a shift worker. He does 4 days on, 4 days off. So that's a constant rotating. Four days on, 4 days off, 4 days off. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So the times are, it's always fucking up the days. The days are never the same. So I've always got to try and pre-organise a catch-up with him because he's he can get very busy. And his hours are shithouse. He does 12-hour shifts. when he is working. Can always be done. Yeah, because people are heading to work. Cross stream it to yeah, I don't even know if I probably wouldn't do this podcast live. I mean, actually, I probably could. You still probably just do it live to like YouTube, like right now. I didn't even think of that, but it's probably so much better where like you guys can sit down, like actually at the computer and just chill with a glass of your favourite something, whether it's a coffee in the morning or a nice bit of whiskey at night, you know? But yeah, we were doing that. We were live streaming it using the OBS onto our Facebook page for the sports podcast, which is really good because it was interactive. You had people tuning in and joining in the chat, which could actually happen here. That'd be a good idea. Maybe if we did it live here, that way, if like let's say we have Intrigued Gaming on, you guys can all tune in and just chat away as well and listen to it. And we'll be recording at the same time to put on the YouTube and on the podcast stream so you can listen back to it. Interesting. That could work. Apparently because it's easy to upload a podcast. Well, I've actually got a pretty good domain server on Podbean. I don't know if you guys have heard of Podbean, because that's the one I use all the time for all my podcasts. You can pretty much get everyone on Podbean. So I actually paid like $100 a while ago for last year to do it, and I always upload all the podcast onto that. But Podbean's really easy to use as well, man. Really easy. I mean, everyone can just download the app and straight away listen to it. But so I might just stay with that. And I haven't worked out how to do iTunes and shit, but Apple products piss me off. I've never used an Apple product, and I don't plan on doing it. Me no like Apple. So I don't understand all the iTunes stuff. I should understand it because I know a lot of the population uses Apple and iPhones and shit. And it's probably so much easier just for them to go into iTunes and use a podcast, but I got to look into it. That's a really good lap. Whew, that might have equaled my fastest lap. If I get 2 more tight laps, I may be finishing the night with a really, really good time here. Hold on to your drinks. Hold on to your hats. Gentlemen in the chat. If I keep my composure, then... I fucked it. I did fuck it. Yeah, Podbean and YouTube are good. You can download podcasts on Podbean. Yep, that's right. You can download them. That's why I've always found it pretty easy to use, the old Podbean. So we'll stick with that for now. Fuck. I equaled the best lap on that first lap as well, so I was in some serious contention. All right. Oh, that is so tight. Like, that is just, doesn't get much tighter than that. That's world ranking tightness. Fuck, you know. If I can race like that consistently. This is the fastest lap coming up. Oh, I just fucked it. Oh man, if I didn't hit that cliff, that would have been... Whew, that would have been maybe a 32. Fucking hell. A free coffee. Hashtag free coffee. That is cool, man. The fact that you've got this stream on and you're just chilling driving and you went through Macca's and got a, oh no, probably not Macca's, you haven't said Macca's, but you got a coffee, that is cool, man. I love that. Ah, Dunkin' Donuts. Gotta get me some Dunkin' Donuts. Pretty sure we have Dunkin' Donuts here, but I bet you they don't taste the same as what they do in America. Krispy Kreme is super popular here. I don't know if you guys have Krispy Kreme. I'm guessing you do. They probably stole that off you. Yeah, got a McDonald's, yeah. I get a McDonald's coffees now and then in the mornings. We got a thing called a Muzz Buzz. I love a Muzz Buzz. I only got Krispy Kreme and Donut King, that's what it is, Donut King. Yeah, no Dunkin' Donuts. Krispy Kreme is pretty popular. They're so damn good. Problem is with Krispy Kreme donuts, They've now put them in the 7-Eleven service stations, petrol stations here, and you go to get petrol, and if you get a coffee, right next to the coffee machine are Krispy Kremes. It's not good for your gut. It ain't good for your gut, because it's so tempting to grab one or two. Krispy Kreme is here, but not very local. Oh, okay. Mary Street Bakery in Mount Lawley. Okay. He said he liked pizza for breakfast. Respect. Yeah, I've done plenty of times pizza for breakfast. Whether it's cold pizza from the night before or whatever. Can't say that I've ordered a pizza fresh for breakfast. Oh man, that is tight. Two more of those and I've got some records. Maybe if I can keep going, maybe. If this is real tight. Come on. I've just fucking clipped the palm tree. And I'm still in front of the ghost. Wow. Oh man, I reckon, look at that, it's a top 5 situation. There was still so much room for improvement right there, I reckon. Didn't clip that tree, I reckon I would have possibly had it. I would have possibly had it. Fuck. What time is it? Almost 11 o'clock, man. Yeah, that was... I was feeling that. I was feeling it. It's almost 11 o'clock. How long have I gone for? 1:46. Do I call it or do I do the 2-hour mark? 2 hours. What do you guys reckon? 13 more minutes of trying? Or I call it, because I'm pretty close to calling it. Or I go to the 2 hour. Thank you guys for hanging in there, man. This is awesome. Where is my camera? Oh, there it is. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to crack it tonight, which is the first time in a while. Man. That's what I've got to be doing, actually. I've got to be saving my ghost. I never even thought of that. You'd actually save your ghost on your controller pack. That's the one thing I've got to invest in, actually, now, is a controller pack, so I can actually save ghosts on every single track. That is freaking cool. I did not know, out of 23 years this game's come out, that I can actually do that. Holy shit. That's blown my Mario Kart 64 mind. So I'm going to get a controller pack so I can save these ghosts and then race against them all the time. That is... Wow, okay. Yeah, I'm going to call it. I'm pretty tired. I've had a big day. Thanks guys for joining, man. It's been awesome. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for chilling. I'm going to try and get DJ Thicky over the next couple of days, so... talk some podcast stuff, and we'll try and get you guys on so we can chat voice to voice instead of chat to chat and all that sort of stuff. I reckon that'd be really cool. But yeah, thanks guys. Tej, Intrigued, Billy Boy, thanks boys. I might go to bed. Peace.